The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from the Steel City. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Like 54, like 54.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like 54. 40 Rita.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Like 0.
From the gun, it's Levis. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll give it to Harris again. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Like 13, like 13.
On 2nd down, Levis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Like 90, like 90.
Levis to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here's Levis. A pass taken in by Harris. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Like 49. Diamond.
On play action, here's Levis. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Levis to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Levis. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here we go.
They face 2nd down and 7. A give, and here comes Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Steelers. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Tonight.
Levis. That is caught by the tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Steelers move out on top 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
I'm wondering.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here we go.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Like 13, like 13.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They try to run for it with Harris. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, Levis. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Levis. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Levis. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
Like 54, like 22, Rita. Tonight.
They'll run with Harris. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on second down, Levis. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Like 54.
Here's Levis to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run with Moss to begin the drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
I'm one, ready?
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Burrow working in the pistol. That one taken in by T. Higgins. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gun.
A drop play. That's Moss. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback.
And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
like 54. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 36 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Levis. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Like 90.
From the gun, it's Levis. This one complete to Washington. And he will score. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Austin now to return this.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Rough start to this drive for the defense. Back-to-back big plays. This one for 27 yards.
Let's get set. 11.
There's a run out of the gun with Moss. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Here we go. 11 empty. 11 Thomas. Thomas.
2nd down, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarter?
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Here we go. 12.
On second down, here's Moss. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Like 13. Army!
This drive begins with a run by Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Like 90.
On play action, here's Levis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
We drop this down to Warren. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. Give up the middle to Harris. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Like 49.
Here's a give left side to Harris.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Harris. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Like 49. Like 49.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps. Oftentimes, when nobody...
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. 3rd and 5.
11 MT tank.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
11.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
11 MT.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 47 yards.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
11.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end, Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 13.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So we are through 3.
Mo. 40 Rita.
On the give, it's Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and
54
8.
Rita.
To throw is Levis. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. That's Washington, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They run it over center with Harris. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll give it to Harris again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Like 13, like that.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. This is caught down that right sideline. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They'll drop to throw. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run with Harris. He slams it in there, and he is in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
On 2. 11. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Moss. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Another try with Moss. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go.